What's up, guys? It's Saturday night. Let's get right into it. This is the Dunn Show, episode 3. I know we had just released one, but we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit more. We're excited, man. The Lakers just won. We're going to get into sports talk here in a little bit, but starting off, we got some shop talk for you. We went ahead and got the Blazer shocks installed, and they are Billenstein shocks. They're like a nice polished stainless type shock. Just a gas reservoir, nothing too crazy. They look really good. We went ahead and did all graded hardware with those. And episode 5 of the Blazer build is out right now on Outcast Services on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out, guys, because it's starting to trend forward pretty quickly. And I want you to make sure that you're one of the viewers that gets to see it first before it gets too big. And then you'll be forced to see it. But moving right along, guys, I'm excited about that. Coming up in the shop, we're hoping to go ahead and do some electrical work on a newer Dodge Ram 2500 diesel. Basically has a rat nest under the hood from what I'm hearing, and he might possibly have a little bit more work for us to do. So we'll be running the, in our YouTube videos. If you go in there on Outcast Services on YouTube, you'll see some of our electrical stuff that we do. And our Outcast Services LLC on Instagram, we show you. We like to run the power banks and the electrical wire, do the heat shrink and all the cool stuff. And it really makes for a nice system. So that RAM could be coming in for what could be a bunch of wires hooked to a battery. And we can go ahead and separate that and accessorize it, and then make for a lot cleaner engine bay and a lot less chance of a fire. So that's kind of our goal there with that. It's a safety thing, but more importantly, it'll clean it up, because you don't have a brand new truck. You pop the hood for some reason and it's like, whoa, what the fuck? And then the next mechanic's like, fuck it. Look at the electrical in this piece of shit, dude. Huh? This thing's a ground wire away from a full burn down. Fuck it, dude. Don't even put the air filter lid back on. Tell him you put an air filter on it. Obviously, he doesn't pop the hood on this motherfucker. Huh? Good thing I know the customer that's bringing the truck in, or I wouldn't be talking so much shit. But he's a good guy. So hopefully we can get his truck rounded out. Still waiting to hear back on the Suburban, guys. Okay? We don't know. We don't know what the story is yet on it. It's one of those things, guys. Things are expensive nowadays, and a lot of these guys do have the money, but they're super busy. And then if they're not that busy, they just have to work it all out and figure out their time when it's going to be most convenient. So those will be a couple of points we'll touch in when we get more into like the business segment of what it's like running a business and blah, 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 with having a guest on the show here. But moving on from that, guys, let's get right into it, because we got some big rain moving into Southern California right now. Okay, we're coming off of a Saturday night Lakers win game. Sprinkling right now. Tinker toes. Get your little tinker toes out, because it's sprinkling right now. So if you have anything planned for Sunday, be ready for that. It's not a weather report, but with the rain, I can work in my shop here inside the garage so we can get the CNC machine going. And I have a really cool meat hook project coming up that we talked about in episode 2. And it's getting finalized right now. We've actually figured out our finger spacing for the grip and a few other things. That'll make more sense once we come out with those videos. So I'm really ready to rock and roll on this CNC machine, because we've probably got about 15 grand tied up in it right now, from all of the machine, the plasma cutter, the electrical I had to run out of my panel to actually be able to plug something in, buying the electrical cords, all the consumables, buying steel, downloading a program that's either a 30-day trial, and you got to actually pay for the program at some point, guys. Come on, let's go. Nothing's actually really free. A little water here. We're back. So I'll go over some of the stresses of that stuff. More than likely, you'll get a lot more detail on it, guys, in my YouTube channels, because I don't want to drag the podcast out. And nobody wants to sit and listen on their way to work or, doing anything that they want to have a podcast that's half-ass entertaining and just listen to monotone instructional stuff. So I like to show more of a hands-on approach as it is anyway, okay? I'm a better listener than I'm a reader, but I'm a better watcher than I am a listener. You heard it here first. And big rain, CNC time, big practice, let's go. I don't want to lose the energy of this podcast, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm so excited about the Lakers game, dude. We had a big win tonight, guys. Mobile welding and water pumping. If you're in the SoCal area and you guys need mobile weld, or, grandma's gate's not closing right, needs a new wheel and maybe a new hinge, all the way up to some bigger projects that's too big of a structural governmental. I'm not trying to get into the big corporate stuff. I've dealt in that my whole life. I just want to be kind of a more low-key guy, help you out in a pinch. We do emergency work. Get a hold of us, Outcast Services, guys. Go to Outcast Services LLC on Instagram, Outcast Services on YouTube. Check out our videos. Check out what we do and give us a call. Message us if you really need something. If you're not in the area, then don't worry about none of that and just continue listening to the podcast here, because you've already made it to episode 3. Appreciate it. We're going to jump right over, guys, and I'm going to be honest with you. It's Saturday night sports take, okay? The Dunn show, and we're going to go ahead and drop this clip right here. Okay, guys, let's get right into it here. Post-game Lakers. Lakers 113, the New York Knicks 105. The Lakers come out and stun them. Anthony Davis actually ends up playing 36 minutes tonight for 12 points. I was surprised to even see him play. I'll be honest with you guys. I did not think he was going to be playing tonight, so that was fucking badass. Let's go. Rui Hachimura, 19 minutes. He had 7 points. LeBron James played 40 minutes tonight, guys, and he had 24 points. He's sticking just right, pretty close to his average. I actually thought he was going to go over tonight. I didn't bet the line. I could have. That was pretty badass. We had D'Angelo Russell played 27 minutes. Okay, he had 2 3-pointers. LeBron James had 2 3-pointers. D'Angelo Russell had 16 points in 27 minutes. So he did pretty good, considering LeBron James played a full 40 minutes for 24. But you know what, LeBron, he was really good. 10 for 19 from the field goal, 2 for 5 from 3. So you know what, not a bad night for LeBron James. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Woo! Boy was moving tonight. Huh? Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Not on tonight's episode, guys. Moving along off the bench. Taurean Prince, 33 minutes, dude. Field goal 6 for 10. 3 for 6 on 3-pointers and 16 points. That's a pretty good turnout. And then Hayes, come on, let's shout out Hayes. Only 13 minutes for 10 points. That's almost a point a minute. You go down here, and you know what, dude? We shouted him out. We did the Brunson shout out. He played a full 45 minutes tonight for 36 points. He went above and beyond. I don't have the stats in front of me anymore, but I should. But I tell you what, that dude has been balling, dude. Okay, his last 10 games, 32.6. He averages 29 points against LA. His average points are 27 this season. So nothing to fucking tip your hat at. And I really, really think he balled out tonight. 36 points, 45 minutes. Good for him, dude. 15 for 31. 1 3-pointer, not a big deal. Let's see, what else did he have? No steals, no blocks. So you know what? He's just a straight-out baller. Doesn't care about defense. Who else did we have that fucking balled out tonight on the New York Knicks? Does it matter? Because the Lakers, 113-105, Lakers final. And I tell you what, guys, it was an exciting game. They stepped up. You know, the first 2 quarters looked really good. We took a little bit of a fucking slump there going into the third quarter. I thought, okay, you know, let's see where we go here. But all in all, we had the passion, the will. We had a way to find a win here tonight. And I'm excited. And you know what? It's good on Darvin Ham, too, because Darvin Ham has needed it. A lot of guys have been, up and down his ass all fucking week, all fucking month. He's had a rough go at it. So we're going to look at the schedule here because we got a lot of shit coming up, guys. We got a lot of really good games for the Lakers coming up. Let's see, December, February, where are we at here? What are we in, January? Are we already in January? Fuck, this year's already almost over, dude. Oh no, we're in February. Shit, I was off there a little bit. Okay, Boston, New York, Saturday. So what's coming up next? Looks like February the 5th. We're playing the Charlotte Hornets at 4 p.m. Is that going to be a possibility? Could be. Could be. Charlotte Hornets look good. Let's take a look at their injury report right now real quick while we're looking at it. If it'll come up. I like to use ESPN. They seem to be the most current ones. I'm definitely no fucking producer for this show. We're a little hot, dude. We're coming off of a big Los Angeles Lakers win tonight. Do I need to go back to it? Hold on. Let's pull up the box scores one more time before we shut her down. We'll get into the next game later on into the episode. But as far as I'm concerned, you got Anthony Davis played tonight, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves. Let's talk about Austin Reeves a little bit. Did we skip him? Maybe there was a reason for that. Back-to-back games, he's dominated. 39 minutes, so he's playing a full game. He's scoring 22 points, 6 for 13, 3 for 6 from 3. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, that's pretty consecutively good games out of Austin Reeves as he continues the am I overrated debate. If we trade him, I think it's disastrous. As far as I'm concerned, we go up and down the board here and look at all the points. And besides Austin Reeves and LeBron James, everybody else was just okay. Shout out Torian Prince for 16 points. So this is the hype segment, dude. Right after the Laker game. Right into it, right into the punch. Just watched the Darvin Ham post game. He's excited. We're all excited. So let's close it down here and move right back into the sports segment. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Hello, and we're back. Hotter than ever. Next game, Lakers versus the Hornets, February 5th, Monday at 4 p.m. What do you think? Game predictions, Lakers 86% to win, Hornets 14% to win. Look, okay, we predicted it in episode 1. Well, we gave our prediction, episode 1, go back, okay, pull the tape. What did we say? LeBron and AD were out, okay, the hourglass from LeBron, the tweet. Who's going to step up? What are we doing? Went into Boston, dominated it, tore it up. Austin Reeves. Okay? Vanderbilt out. Hachimura steps in. Boom. Boop, 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 boop. We did good, right? Okay. Just went to New York. What did we predict? We could possibly win 6 out of the first 10, 8 out of the second 10. And just keep trucking, guys. Okay? Let's go. We're on a roll, guys. So keep moving. I'm super excited. Let's go Lakers. For NFL, the Super Bowl 49ers. Well, guess what? That's our pick. There you go. Little bit of Super Bowl times. It's Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 3:30 p.m. It's Kansas City versus San Francisco in Las Vegas at the Allegiant Stadium. It's important we get that information out to you guys nice and clear, because I guarantee you right now there's some of you that they don't get it. Super Bowl spread. Do you guys even care about it? Because I do. San Francisco, -2.5 going in, guys. -2.5 going into the game as of right now. They're the favored to win by 2.5 points. So it's a field goal game. It's pretty close. Money line -130. Total over under 47.5 points. If you like Kansas City, you can do the spread at 2.5. And if you like the money line for Kansas City, which some of us might, it's +110. So you're only going to win $10 for every 100 you bet. No big deal. But there was some pretty cool anytime touchdowns for San Francisco currently. But if you do Christian McCaffrey, you know what I'm saying? You want to do a little C-Mac in there? Anytime touchdown for San Francisco for Christian McCaffrey is minus 220. So, you know, that's a pretty likely one. I get why it's 220. You got to bet 220 to win 100. But Debo Samuel is plus 145. You bet $100 on Debo Samuel to score an anytime touchdown. You bet $100 on him, you win 145. For Kittle is plus 170, which to me that just sounds outrageous. So I don't really know what their game plan is. It sounds to me like they're going to have a running game, right? But wouldn't you want to throw, if you're going to throw $100 out there, put $100 on Debo. And as a matter of fact, put $100 on Kittle, put $100 on C-Mac, and fuck it, put $100 on Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy anytime touchdown is plus 850. Could you imagine? You put $100 out on Brock Purdy, and it's just one of those random scenarios, dude. And what does he do? Boop, boop, boop. Does a little Patrick Mahomes on Patrick Mahomes and gives you $850 plus your $100 back. Kansas City Mahomes plus 350. I'd take it. I could see Patrick Mahomes running a touchdown in at any time in the red zone, just for the simple fact that it's Patrick Mahomes, dude. It's the Super Bowl, okay? Kelsey, how the fuck is an anytime touchdown plus 100 for Kelsey, dude? Who else is he going to throw to? But then Pacheco is minus 130. Okay, so here's what you got. Christian McCaffrey, minus 220. Pacheco, minus 130. Total points, 47.5. What are they trying to tell you here? It's going to be a running game. It's going to be low scoring. So what does that tell me? If I'm going to bet on this game, to be 100% honest with you guys, I want Debo with the plus 145. Give me Kittle. Give me Kelsey at plus 100. Pacheco minus 130. I'm out. Rashid Rice is plus 140. Yes. I want all the fucking underdogs to score an anytime touchdown, because what's going to end up happening is it's going to be some sort of a high-flying passing bizarro game, and everybody's, oh dude, I thought it was going to be defensive. They hyped it up to be a defensive game, this and that. Shout out Canadips products. We're just getting into them, guys. Okay, I'm a long time wintergreen chewing tobacco guy. We're getting into these Canadips. If you're not watching it on video, you're just hearing the audio. It's a fresh wintergreen flavor. Okay. Canadips out of Humboldt, California. All you have to do is go on to Google, whatever your search engine is, and type in Canadips. Okay, I'm running the original Go Fuel Charge Up Mint. I've tried them today. I was walking the mall with my wife, and I'm not kidding you guys. I didn't take a single pinch of chewing tobacco with nicotine and tobacco in it the entire day today, until I was like 6 Miller Lights in and watching that Lakers win that was phenomenal. Let's go. The king is back. And I absolutely realized, wow, maybe this is an alternative. I'm not a big cannabis smoker. I don't smoke a lot of weed. But I do enjoy this Canadips product. Go Fuel, Canadips, Piney Terpenes, 15 infused pouches, and we got 15 infused pouches over here. I did look it up. Swallow as regular, spit when needed, and these look great, guys. Don't swallow the pouches. We're talking about the saliva Canadips. Let's go. These look really good. These look really good, because they are good. All right, we got time real quick, guys. Let's move into it. Keep or sweep? Are we going to keep or sweep segment right now? I am keeping or sweeping, and I am keeping it. I'm keeping pulled pork. pulled pork is on top right now. As a matter of fact, it was on top of our fries tonight. We got this new deluxe pulled pork fries from Heroes in Ontario. That restaurant's phenomenal, dude. They're a sister restaurant. They have Roscoe's and Heroes restaurants in a few other locations. Not sponsored. I just love them. And so that's our keep. That's our keep. You ain't sweeping them. If you try to sweep Heroes restaurant, you got to go through me, dude. Okay? That's a big push broom. The pulled pork fries, I guess, are a NFL favorite. They do it on NFL Sundays, you know, whenever there's NFL games. I never went during those times because I'm usually like a during the week in the evening guy. Maybe a little Saturday with the wife, you know, get out there and have some chili cheese fries and out there, and we just go to Heroes and have a blast. Their food's great. They do the fries for NFL, and now they're offering them all the time, and it's a loaded fry system. And I'll tell you right now, we had the pulled pork fries, and it was fucking phenomenal. Loaded, everything you want. I don't even need to go with cheese. Yeah, I'd had it all. Bomb. Check them out. Heroes Ontario, Roscoe's, Chino's Hill. I think now they have an East Vale location, but look them up, dude. If you look up Heroes in Ontario, you'll find all their other locations, and you can't go wrong. I'll tell you right now, we love it. We're going to bounce out of the keep or sweep, and we're going to go ahead and keep another thing, even though it's unrelated to the segment, and that's going to be the MGA, because we do have some MGA segment here for you guys. Mediocre Golf Association. If you haven't looked it up online yet and you're listening to the podcast, you're just out there, man. You're just lost. If you don't golf, great. Fuck them. Fuck the MGA then, dude. Okay? We don't even cuss on this podcast. MGA, been fucking absolutely hammered. I think that sometimes I go out to golf with the guys and I've like got a ride to the course for the day or whatever it is, and I just get absolutely and I love it. I love it, dude. I got a guy on the course. Sometimes it's like pretty much not a straight shooter. Like none of these guys are really that straight of a shooter. Like, you know, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, so anyone listening, don't get all, hey dude, I heard you on your podcast the other day, why don't you say it in front of everybody? What? That you all fucking suck at golf and no. Yeah, so we've been pretty hammered around some guys that don't get as after it as the other guy, and you know what? Things happen and things get said, and particularly, I don't really give a fuck. I go out there and I have a good time and I'm respectful. But I do gotta say, fuck being in the last group. I get it, dude. Someone's gotta be in the last group, and you can't always stick the best players out of our league in the last group. You can't stick the worst players in the league. You know what I mean? It's gotta be a little bit of a rotation, but I'll tell you right now, fuck that, dude. Okay? Because anything that happens in front of you, if the very first group for some reason on one hole takes way longer than they do all day, because keep in mind they're fucking mediocre just like the rest of us that are all the way to the back in group fucking 7, they fuck everything up for the entire day. So what does your grumpy ass, old ass manager always tell you? If you're 2 minutes late in the morning, you're 30 minutes late at the end of the day. Alright, well go shit your pants and tell that to somebody else. But I agree, dude. Because what happens, I'm the last group, and I come rolling in there. Well, not only am I the last group, I'm responsible for picking up the fucking flags. I remember this one tournament, Dos Lagos, dude. I lost the flags. I was sticking them in my fucking cooler. You know those soft bag coolers, the disguise ones so they don't catch you? You walk into the course like, yeah. I remember I walked into this one course, dude, and she's like, no outside food, no outside drink. And I'm like, oh yeah, no doubt, you know. And she goes, wait, are those your golf shoes? And she's pointing at my little golf ice chest bag thing. And this is right after COVID. But it's like, once all the COVID restrictions were gone, all the courses wanted their money. You know, they let shit slide for a while because they had the fucking noodle over the flag, the whole bit. You couldn't even. So I was like, oh, yeah, they're my golf shoes. She goes, let me see. So I grabbed that bag and I said, hold on, I got to get something. And I walked out to the parking lot, put it in my car, okay, came back in and just bought the beer that I had in the bag. It was a beer bag, guys. They got me. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, shit got strict, but with the MGA, you walk in and nobody checks shit. No one gives a fuck. If you're part of the tournament, okay, you can walk in with a cooler because everything's paid. They've made their money. They've made their decision that the cart girl's still going to go around and suck every ounce of money out of anything we have on us. Hell yeah, we take card. Hell yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew a cart girl that took pesos, dude. Riverside course. We won't get into it, but yeah, it was great, dude. But fuck being in the last group. Okay, it's bullshit. So hopefully I'm stuck in the last group for the rest of my life after this podcast. This show, baby. It's a show. The Duntown show. Post-show setting bar is the shit. That's my favorite part of the entire tournament. Is that sad? We'll go through the entire... We get there, hugs and kisses, tee off time, terrible golf, and then the after party. The after party is literally, we all sit around, you know what I'm saying? Kenny Carlson is our chapter leader. He gets up there, he presents all the awards, gives all the announcements. We all cheer, laugh, talk shit. Some of us have had a few. Some of us hadn't. You know, and we go from there. And that's what it is. It's a little bit of a brotherhood thing, you know, sisterhood. You know, it's just it's a group of people that really go out and do the same thing. Whether you're slamming them or not, you drink water or not, you eat bread or you don't. You want a hot dog or not? Like, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't. If you show up and you've had like 100 dabs of the pen, okay? I've seen some of these guys. They show up, they're railed, okay? I'm like, what the you know? And I'll you know, hey, I like to party. You know, I get after it. I do my thing. You know, during the tournament, for me, that's what it's about, okay? I didn't join the MGA because, all right, I'm going to go up there one day. My goal is to have the crown. My goal, I want to, you know, no. But I'm working my way up there, okay? Any of the MGA guys listening, love you guys. Let's go. Get on my show. Let's talk about it. You know, we'll turn this whole thing into a golf podcast, okay? No, we won't. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys again. Okay, the Duntown show. What a fucking great Lakers win Saturday night high energy show. I hope it was a good one. We're trying to keep the energy up. I need a guest on my show. Who's ready? Okay, Jamie. Shout out Jamie from the MGA. You want to be on the show, bud? Here, you ready? Huh? Steel Golfing, DNG Golf. If you're on Instagram, Steel Golfing, okay? Check them out. You'll know them. Go on Gringo Golf on Instagram. Check them out, okay? And DNG Golf on Instagram. Check them out, dude. Okay, otherwise, OCMGA.com or find your local OCMGA type chapter, which would be the MGA in your local area. Check them out. Sign up. Sign up as a guest, register online, play some golf, and while you're out there, grab yourself a can of dip, okay?